Hey Tailteers, how you guys doing? This is Alex with the Linux Tube. Today we're going to talk about Nala, N-A-L-A, which is a new front end for the apt package manager. It is beautiful. It is fast. And most of all, what is awesome about it is it has history in it and it does parallel downloads. So it downloads and installs things faster in Debian. So it's finally come to the apt package manager. And here it is. You can find it at gitlab.com/volians/Nala. I am at their, if you go to their Nala regular GitLab, it comes up with this web page right here. And when you, let me see if I can enlarge that just a little bit better. There we go. This is what it looks like. It's a standard GitLab page, but if you go to it, here there's an installation section, which will take you to a wiki page. So if you click on the link, it takes you right to their wiki page, which, as it says, it's in the testing and SID repositories already. So you can, if you're already running one of those, you can just simply type sudo apt install Nala and there it is, it's there. The Volian scar repo is available. You just simply copy these into your terminal and execute them, and it'll install the repository, and it'll also install the keys as well for the repository. And then you can install the Nala that way. Also, the source repo is right here, and it'll do that as well. Once again, it's already in the Debian testing. If you're on the 1804 Buster edition of Debian and older, it will not work on there. I will tell you, if you're using like Spiral Linux right now, which is what I'm testing it on, I had to do the legacy install, not the SID install, the regular install. So that is something to note. If you install it under the regular repository and it doesn't work for you, then try the legacy and it will work. Okay, so there it is. That's the information on how to download it. And we'll go back and we're going to see a couple of screenshots they have on here, and then you'll see it live action. So here's what it looks like. It is actually very beautiful. It adds a terminal, just like you do for apt, only it adds color to it. But it cleans it up a little bit as well. As you can see, it cleans it up and it makes things stand out so you can really read and understand. It's not a bunch of geeky text on a screen, so to speak, as I used to call it to my kids, say to my kids. It looks clean, it looks neat, it gives you progress bars that are more modern. It definitely is awesome. I thoroughly enjoy what I've done. What we're talking about, what I was talking about also, is here's the parallel downloads. And what it does is it downloads 3 packages from 3 mirrors at the same time. So it speeds up your download and install time. On your Arch distributions, you could change that to quite a few by editing in your Pacman configuration file. The fetch part, what is nice about Nala fetch, when you type that command in, which is sudo Nala fetch, it will find the 3 fastest repositories for your internet connection, and it will set them up into your sources list, and those are the 3 that it will download from first. History is nice because if you do an install of a package.
Well, I guess he's gone, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about the linuxtube.shop. That's why I'm here. Got some water bottles. The LinuxTube water bottle. Official LinuxTube coffee cup. You go to the linuxtube.shop, check out all our new gear. We got a couple different graphics going on. We're going to be updating stuff all the time. T-shirts, socks, some sweatpants there, whatever you cool kids are into. Get on there and check it out, man. Thank you. Alex, where'd you go, man? Alex! Hey!
And it somehow breaks your distribution, the distro that you're using, and you need to remove, you can see what it is, you can look in your history once you boot into recovery or whatever, and you can see, oh, this is what the package was that did it, and you can remove it, because you can also undo in the history. There's commands in that, which or you can do undo, redo, and clear history, I believe. Also, it supports ZSH and fish shell, as well as bash shells naturally. Bug reports, you can submit them right here, and of course, they like donations. So let's go ahead and let's open up. What we're going to do first is we're going to type in man and then Nala, and that's going to give us our man page. Now, our Nala user manual, right? And so, looking at our man page, it gives you a little brief of the synopsis of it, kind of what it does, and then the commands like install, remove, purge, update, upgrade, auto remove, auto purge, yada yada yada. Once you guys get it installed, history right here is another command that's not found in apt, and it gives you things that you can do. But what I would suggest you do is spend some time going over the documentation, reading up on it, and using it. If you're already familiar and you use your Synaptic Package Manager and the command line, 99.9%, well, I think all of the terminology that you use and the commands that you give are all available in here. In reading this, from what I looked at in this man page, it's everything that I know of to use in the app package manager command line. So anyhow, let's go ahead and do a real world practice here, and let's install OBS Studio. This is clean install of Spiral Linux. I only installed the Nala on here, and so let's go ahead and install OBS in here. So we're going to do it by sudo Nala cannot type today. Nala install. Took out the I. Gotta put the I in. Install OBS-Studio. Not Dudio. Goodness, I'm tired. I had a long day at work today, and I'm doing this after work. So I'm gonna put in my password. And that was fast. It found all the source packages, all the sub packages that it needs to install. Gives me recommended and suggested as well. All I hit is Y, and off to the races we go. And this is so far pretty quick for what I know of installing in Debian. So that's pretty quick. It's not as fast as Arch, because in Arch, like, I think I have enabled 10 parallel downloads, so it downloads and installs a lot faster. But for a Debian-based distribution, that was pretty fast. So there's that. Now, say you want to remove, all it is sudo Nala remove, and then OBS-STU Studio. I'm going to hit yes. And now it's removing it. And just like that, it's done. That's how simple it is. It's beautiful. It's clean. It's concise. It's nice eye candy. It's I certainly suggest using that. I know that I will use it. I enjoy it. I really do. In fact, I'm going to probably edit my bash file to, instead of typing sudo Nala, I'll just, for when I do install, I'll just type in install, and it'll automatically launch Nala and use it that way. That's easy to do. You can Google that on how to, add aliases in your bash file or your ZSH file or fish. You could add aliases to all those as well. So at any instance, that's a brief look at Nala, which is a beautiful front-end package for the app package manager. Please, guys, leave a comment below. Tell me what you think about it. If you're going to change to it, I see why you wouldn't, but some people may just really enjoy apt, which is fine. But either way, like, share, and subscribe. Also visit us on all our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, as well as Patreon, the Linux Tube on all those. And of course, you can always pop on over to the linuxtube.shop and support us there as well. Buy a nice, beautiful t-shirt, backpack, coffee cup, water bottle, all kinds of stuff over there. So check us out over there. Guys, have a great day and keep on the Linuxing. Thank you so much.